What's up, Dino? Again, your boy the Bear back at it again, man. Another, I don't know what it's called, but some more content for y'all. You hear me? So I was checking, reading my comments and stuff like that, commenting back to y'all, and I went to my inspiration and I saw top 5 power creep Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and I said, well, I said, this video gonna be three cards I think you should look at this format if you're playing dinos. It's pretty obvious, but let's get right into it. Matter of fact, let's start with the obvious. The obvious is pink. I think you should be looking at pink right now. It's not just because of Yummy, it's just a good card. The card would have been way better for dinos if it was a level 6. You get what I'm saying? If you could have searched it with Fossil Dig, this would have been broken for the deck. But I actually play 2 of these now, and hard drawing it is just broken. I got a couple, like you said, your opponent have a monster on board. A good monster. You can just beat over it. Just like that. That's another reason I have it. You could just search it with Obi. Beat over something. If you're doing a combo with Obi, pop pet, summon baby from graveyard, pet, you can summon pink. It's just different things you could do with it. Hey, you might have conducting hand, you might want to summon pill. Pink from pill. Just different ways to use it. Also, save you hard draw. You draw that with Lost World, and that's full combo, so it just does so much things. And like I said, it does help you against like Yummy and other cards, other decks that got, like, if you have Lost World with this, that means the monster got to be over 3,100. If it's anything under 3,100, you can just beat over it. This is gonna pop a back row. I like to pop the Vanquish or Field spell with this, or you pop the back row to force it out. Pink just does so much right now, man. And it's better with us because we have an easier way to get it out. You get what I'm saying? Other decks, they might play 2, 3 of them. Because I just played a deck that played pink on the side deck, and pink was problems. So a problem for me. So the fact that we could search it and use it like 3 different ways is pretty amazing. So that's one. I think y'all should get a look at pink for real. Not just one copy either, like maybe 2 or 3. Like really, this card will help you a lot. Another one, it's pretty obvious. Not that obvious, but Shaddoll Fusion. I tried it, and like I said, you only gonna play like 2 pieces, maybe 3. So if you don't draw those, sometimes drawing those is pretty decent also. You know what I'm saying? But if you draw Shaddoll Fusion, you get so much out of it. Like it all depends like what you play in your extra deck. Like say for example, like this, you automatic, like say if you want to summon Winter, you dump Koalas, and whatever your target is, it's probably gonna be one of these 3. And you want to pop a back row, force it out. Like say for example, Vanquish Soul, right? Say you dump Dragon, you pop the back row, it destroy a monster on the field. Winter don't destroy by card effects. So you get to pop the back row, and you get to get pill. Just like that. And if you want a full combo too, right? You can summon Conductor, and Conductor could pop Window. So you don't have to be locked into Window. You know what I'm saying? Window could just be like an asset to like draw a card and get pill, or an asset to banish 3 cards out of your opponent's graveyard and get pill, or pop a back row and get pill. Sometimes they board not that strong. You could just use Shaddoll Fusion and Conductor beat over everything, and then your end board will be Winter Conductor like old school. That used to be broken, bro. And a simplified game state, a lot of people not beating that shit. Especially if you got a monster card to pop in your hand for Conductor. So, and You might play Alkalon, right? So dump whatever two you gotta dump. Make Alkalon, and you got a 3-chain link chain going on, right? You know, just gonna get a face-up card in the field, permanent, and this could banish what three cards in the graveyard, banish them, and beast could draw or the back row could pop. So just one Shaddoll Fusion, you cut one Shaddoll Fusion, you negating the card on field, you pop in the back row, and you taking three cards out of the graveyard. Think about that. Like, just imagine you playing like Jirak, right? You could pop the field spell, or you could pop the say you put dragon and pop the back row, negate the field spell, and banish 3 cards out the graveyard. One Shaddoll Fusion, some Alkalon would destroy Jirak. You know what I'm saying? So it just like whatever, and this you're probably not gonna make this because you're not really playing Rex right now, but you can. So you could dump Dragon, Beast, or whatever that name was, I forgot. Area or some shit. Whatever your matchup is, if it's a back row deck, you go send Dragon. And being that you're playing 2 to 3 pinks right now, you don't have to play Rex. You know what I'm saying? But if you're still playing Rex over Kaitop Terror, then Rex is a better send. So yeah, well, you're probably not gonna play this at all unless you're playing like the Kaiju, the level 10 stuff. So you really go play. You're really just making. You could make window 2 to send a light, but you're really making it for. I mean, construct. You're really playing it for window and Alkalon. And you draw off a beast, and that's it. So I think y'all should get a look at this Shaddoll thing. It's a good time to play it. Like I said, even if you draw like beast or dragon, one of them, and you combo and you use conductor to book these stuff, you could pop beast, dragon, or something in your hand. It's not a necessarily brick if your other hand is decent. You know what I'm saying? The rest of your hand is decent. So take a look at this card, man. I've been testing it. It's pretty decent. I like it. And finally, I think I should get a look at final bring up the end time. I think quick play spells is pretty good, like droplets, Book of Eclipse. You know, so why not try this? Of course, it's not that great like the other ones I just named, but you know, it all got its perks. You know, like Book of Eclipse lose to Ash. This doesn't. Right? The only bad thing, this is once per turn though. So, but they say activate though, so if they negate it with something like, you know, Logi or something, you definitely could use another one. So that's a good thing. So this example, like how it could go great, you know, use Little Knight, banish, chain, pop out though, you know, arch resolve, pop baby, add pill, baby effect, summon Ovi, add miss, you know, and you just full combo, just like that. So that's it. So that's 3 cards I think y'all should, you know, take a look at. I think at least, you know, 2 out of the 3. Pink will automatically be good this format, but I think, you know, you splash the little dino engine, you know, maybe you just want to play 3 Shaddoll Fusion and 1 Shaddoll card. Go for it. That mean, you know, you send koalas, bro. And you got a window and you got a pill. Like, that's broken. So let me know what y'all think, man. I think this is a sleeper little tech that you need to, you know, check up on, man. Try and let me know what y'all think, man. I think it go surprise you, man. It's pretty good. I'm saying that because I played it with it, no Diddy, and it was pretty good. You know, pink is goated right now in a dino deck, And Shaddoll Fusion has always been nice in the dino stuff. So the fact that you can play it like no matter who you playing, Shaddoll Fusion is live, bro. You're probably not gonna see no Draco running around shit like that. You get what I'm saying? So, let me know what y'all think, man. Dino best deck.